Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick intro for this video because this isn't the video that I intended to release this weekend, and so I just wanted to explain why I'm doing this one instead of the one that I was supposed to do, which was my mom's bathroom declutter video where I'm helping her declutter her 2 bathrooms. But as I was doing the voiceover yesterday, I got so tired in the middle of it and could not get my brain working. It was weird. It just kind of happened out of nowhere. But I think what it is while we were on our camping trip, I hit my head pretty hard while we were doing some caving, and my head has been itching really bad right where it is. But I mean, this was like 3 days ago. So I didn't think anything of it at the time because cognitively I feel like I've been okay. But all of a sudden I got tired just out of nowhere. And anyway, I looked it up and it said that, there can be some delayed symptoms. So I don't know if it's post-concussive fatigue or if I'm getting sick or what, but all I want to do is sleep. So I am going to listen to my body for once because I usually just push through and try to do it all anyway, but I'm going back to bed after this. So I picked this members only video to put out. It's a little different because I'm a lot more free with my members and a little, show a little bit more of my personality around my family. So yeah, you'll just have to accept the weirdness in it. But, yeah, I'm just trying to put something out this weekend because I didn't last week because I did the live stream with my husband, and the week before I think I missed. Anyway, things are just crazy around here, and that's just how it is right now. So I'm gonna get some rest so that I can go help my mom with a house tomorrow, or she can help me, whatever. We're working on a house together. That's what I mean to say. But so enjoy this video. I will hopefully have the video of her bathroom declutter next weekend, and we'll see you then. Have a good week. Bye, guys. Hey guys, welcome. Okay, today while I clean out my fridge, you get to hang out with not just me, but some of my family and also some friends. A couple of them are named Monica and Chandler. You'll see what I mean.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and
should we throw in one of those pizzas?
The champagne is here.
I was gonna make chicken noodle soup unless you want to do that tomorrow, but
We can do it tomorrow. So you can
No, you can't.
in the fridge.
fridge.
I would be cold.
Okay.
If you were to be cold, you should.
Sure. All right. To protect your innocent ears, I took out what was said here by my husband. He said something inappropriate, that stinker, so that's me blaming him. Back to cleaning out the fridge. So, and by the way, this is on the 22nd of December of last year. And I, again, forgot that I even had this footage. I was cleaning out my fridge again yesterday and thought, oh my gosh, I have footage somewhere of me cleaning out the fridge last year that I never used. So I'm going to take this opportunity to turn this into a members only video because it can only be a members only video because of the shows that are going on in the background. I'm actually not totally clear on how that works with copyright strikes, but I didn't want to take the chance. So members only video it is. Hi Jonas, did you want to be part of my video? Did you? Oh my goodness, Jonas, we also need to get eggs. I'm sure there's like a bazillion up there.
Wait, what?
There's probably like a bazillion eggs up there.
I wouldn't be too sure.
There was quite a few the other day when I looked up there. And by the way, now Dad ruined the chicken noodle soup. You guys ruined it last night. Dad ruined it. Just kidding. We're gonna throw in a pizza and then I'll do the chicken noodle soup tomorrow night. Here are my favorite. I'm totally putting it in there.
Helping the kids. Because the more I drink, the less it is for the kids to drink.
Just out of curiosity, how much is that boat worth?
I think it was valued at 19,000.
That's pretty close.
Jody, good one.
necessary anyway. You know, because you just watch TV after school.
Not great.
And then I sneak out, but before Monica can.
If anybody wants to show off their friend's prowess and tell me the name of the episode that's going on in the background, let me know in the comments. And also, I have no idea why I was so itchy this day. I mean, I'm usually fairly itchy, but holy cow, the amount of times I am scratching my arms in this is crazy. So yeah, I don't know what that's about.
No, I didn't do that. It's just. Okay, honestly, no. I don't
You guys also be up for watching Christmas Vacation tonight? I have to watch it. I think for Christmas.
Government?
And then Trevor has a card game he wants to teach us.
He's coming over.
Any issues with that?
What?
They were okay with that?
Yeah. No, you want help? You want help? I don't think Lori really wants to help. I think she just wants cheese tacks because I took out the cheese there. Also, do you guys have a voice for your dogs or cats or any pet, I suppose? But I should be embarrassed by this, but I'm going to do the voice for Lori, who always is asking a question. So if she was asking about the cheese, it would be, why do you guys get to have all the cheeses? Oh my gosh, I just listened back to that and it really does sound so stupid. I should be embarrassed. Ooh, we have grape juice that we can have tomorrow at Christmas Eve dinner.
Tomorrow's not Christmas Eve, so.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Did I say tomorrow? Or did I just say Christmas Eve dinner?
What is that noise?
It's the fridge. Like, it doesn't like to be open that long, so it goes off every once in a while. I'm about to close it in just a sec as soon as I get this emptied out. So just chill, okay? So while I finish getting everything out of the fridge, getting the drawers out, all that, my family in the background is going to start another show. And I want to see if you guys can guess what they're watching based off of the very recognizable voice. It will be sped up, but I bet you can still recognize it. And now that I'm thinking about it, even though you guys may have guessed that was David Attenborough, I am not sure if this was Planet Earth they were watching or one of the other shows that he narrates, but he has a very recognizable voice, right? Okay, I'm going to just talk a little bit about how I am cleaning this fridge. So, of course, there's not much to the taking everything out and getting rid of anything that's old and moldy, but I don't always take my drawers and shelves out if it's not too bad. Like when I cleaned it yesterday, I didn't take really anything out. It was just a quick wipe down, which is usually because I don't wait so long in between, but when I cleaned this last year, it had been a while, and so I really needed to do a thorough cleaning, and so I am just using a little hot water and dish soap on these shelves, and then I also sprayed down the other shelves in the fridge with Dawn Power Wash to let those soak, and I'm also letting the really gross dishes that were in there soak with Dawn Power Wash as well. You're gonna be in my video. So this was one of those dishes that was sitting and soaking in Dawn Power Wash. And I also get to show the niftiness of having a garbage disposal to all those who are in other countries and are like, what the heck is a garbage disposal? Let me show you. See all that just disappear? It went down the drain. Oh, look, and I just stuffed all that down there, and we're gonna grind it up. And yeah, they're such a cool invention. I love them. Okay, we'll get back to hanging out with David Attenborough while I finish cleaning these dishes.
Every unsuccessful hunch leads to that big hunch. There's nothing.
if you missed what I said there, I said, I knew it. I knew it was all our fault, because I feel like this every time I watch a Planet Earth or anything that David Attenborough narrates, is that at some point they always bring it down to like a guilt trip that we are personally responsible for all of the crap going on in the world as far as environmental stuff. And so it's just funny that it's just a thing. And it reminds me of a bit that Nate Bargatze does about global warming that's hilarious. I'm going to link it in my video description if you want to go check it out. And look, I'm not here to get political. It's just funny that that's just been an observation that is always a thing in these kind of shows. There's a frog? You trip over that. I'm wearing my entire career.
But now it's time to wake up. Being cold-blooded, he needs the sun to warm his body. And once it sets in a few hours' time, he could freeze to death. So finding a mate is urgent.
Just a cuddle mate.
Weather is good,
That's all he needs.
and he starts at the sledge. This is not a one-foreign race. Just as our rushing to the weaving pool. This lady frogs out on the steps doesn't go unnoticed. We can't afford any steps. It's all going so well. Made it. Sometimes being late can pay off. After all his efforts, Nathaniel is not going to let this chance slip through his fingers.
Baby.
I thought you would have it like a cigarette.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Science over half the world perish. But in this macaque society, the more social the monkey, the more likely it is to survive. Keeping warm by huddling to make all the difference. But they can't huddle all day. They must eventually break apart to feed. They spread out, searching for food. But each night, the group return to huddle in the cedar trees. No one wants to be left out. Especially the infants.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, you could just set it there.
This baby somehow has got separated.
I don't know what yeah means.
Well, I think you do. Okay, I'm going to speed up the rest of this wiping down because you're probably getting tired of that, bored. Okay, here's all my shelves and drawers that are clean and ready to put back in. I also want to point out that Lori looks like she's depressed. Don't let her fool you. Don't give in to her. She is very much loved and spoiled, and she knows it, but she likes to ham it up anyway. Look at her walk away like nobody wants me here. It reminds me of a little rhyme my mom used to sing, say, whatever, growing up, which of course my mom said this because, you know, she does some weird things like that. But it was like, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I'm gonna go eat worms. And she probably would. Either that or cat poo up on the hill. There's a reason why we don't let her lick us. All right, I will, I guess, talk a little bit about how I'm organizing this as I put it back. So, I mean, we all probably do this a little differently, but I try to put my meat and cheeses together, kind of like anything for a sandwich. And then veggies in the bottom drawer, yeast, butter, and cream cheese in that top shelf in the door. I don't know why, they just seem like they go together. And then, of course, all condiments together. I separate them kind of by like jams and jellies and dressings and sauces, things for like hamburgers, stuff like that. eggs I put on that very narrow shelf in the middle. Oh, here, you can see this a little better up close. I always put 1 gallon of milk in the door and then the rest of the dairy on the top shelf, and then any meat or things that I need to use right away, I will just put on an upper shelf so I remember that we have it and that we need to use it. And everything else is just kind of like however it fits. I probably don't use all these drawers as they were meant to be used, but I'm okay with that. Everything works just fine for me. And here's your before and after of that fridge. And I will add my thank you to that and let you enjoy these county fair animals as your outro today. So thanks for joining me on this members only. We'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.